Sir, you're charged with especially aggravated kidnapping. You're also charged with aggravated assault, and you're charged with theft of a firearm worth less than $2,500.
You're talking about stuff that is not relevant.
Hello and welcome to the Court of Public Opinion. I am the Recovery Addict, and boy do I have a case for you today.
Why is the dog chewing on this guy?
I think they have got the wrong guy there.
They got the wrong guy, and the dog was biting him.
He roughened him up quite a bit. There's a lawsuit.
9 out of 10 judges prefer watching the Recovery Addict live stream in their courtroom.
The fireworks are not done.
Now we're doing commentary on the case.
That crap.
Scratch all that. Oh, that was terrible. I apologize.
Whoa. We have the wrong music going. We have the wrong music, apparently. Hang on. Whoa. Here we go. This is the music we need. This is the music. We have a verdict. Welcome to the Court of Public Opinion. I am the Recovery Addict. Part 4 today. Part 4. New record. Let me just get everything lined up for us. Are you ready? All right, I'm ready. I'm hyped. I'm also hyped because guess what? Today, for the very first time, first person in chat, if you would look at this, was my wife. Homeschool Ground Zero. Mrs. R.A., now you have to maintain the internet all night. What were you thinking? Is date night now canceled? I don't know. You knew what it was when you said first. So it's yours. Congratulations. This is a first offense for you. But congratulations. You're going to do great. Because pretty much you're just going to delegate it to me, and then I'll have to maintain it. So that's where we are. Thank you so much, Mrs. R.A. Congratulations. First time. It was an inside job. She knew it was happening. No, she didn't. I didn't tell her, I don't think I told her there was a verdict. Okay, here we go. Let's bring up this right here. We're going to go to this view because yes.
The other courthouse, and but I'm here now, and I'm informed the jury has a verdict.
We're informed the jury has a verdict.
So
here we go.
We'll bring the jury in.
Okay, jury's going to come in. Let's we get to see this in double vision. It's twice as fun this way. No witness, but we get to see the witness desk. That's all right. Took longer than expected. Let's not spoil it for anybody, guys. Let's not spoil it. Here we go. The lone viewer from the public in his designated chair, front and center, is here for the long haul, for the duration. Props to you, my friend. I think you were also at the actual altercation, but that's where it was. Anyway, okay, here we go. Let's bring up the volume just a touch here. Is that too loud?
Your verdict in you, ma'am, juror number 2. Am I correct in assuming you're the presiding juror? I see you have the verdict in your hand. I'll have you fold it against itself there on the inside, and then you can go ahead and put the crease in there. You can hand that to the clerk. She'll bring it to me, and then I'll read it into the record, and you can be seated.
Hey, juror number 2, was he our number 7? Was juror number 2 our number 7? The ringleader, under the guidance of juror number 2.
City of Tumwater versus Jeremiah Shane Farley. The jury verdict reads as follows. We, the jury, find the defendant, Jeremiah Shane Farley, not guilty of the crime of assault in the 4th degree as charged in count 1. And juror number 1, is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this a verdict of the jury? Is this your verdict? I'm sorry, ma'am, you need to answer out loud.
He's
and
mad.
Is this the verdict of the jury?
The judge is mad. You need to answer out loud.
Yes.
Is this the verdict of the jury?
Yes.
Is this your verdict, sir?
Yes.
And this is the verdict of the jury?
Yeah.
And you, ma'am, in the back, this is your verdict?
Yeah.
Is this the verdict of the jury? And then finally you, sir, this is your verdict?
Yes.
And this is the verdict of the jury?
Yes.
I now lift all my previous instructions. You're free to talk with whoever about this case with whoever you like. At the same time, you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. I am going to send you back to the jury room, and then you can wait for a few minutes. I'll come back and excuse you formally in just a moment. There's a reason why they call this to practice a law, in the sense that attorneys always like to talk to jurors post-verdict, find out what resonated, what didn't. And then if you wouldn't mind waiting for a minute, I know the attorneys would like to speak with you for just a few moments, but given the amount of time, that we've been here. You don't have to be here for very long. If you've been here all day, it's been a long day for everybody. But for right now, you can go back to the jury room.
Wow.
And so I guess I'll enter an order that Mr. Farley remain released. All conditions have been lifted, and that'll be that. Do you folks wish to speak with the jury?
I would, Your Honor, if possible.
I probably will pop my head in also.
And Mr. Farley, you're free to go.
We're just going to wander in.
You're welcome.
Shakes hands with his attorney. Quick hug. Thank you very much. And that is that. Mr. Farley is going to be filing a motion to get back. Oh, look, no hard feelings. No hard feelings. Yeah, good try. You've got a good career ahead of you. Next time, bring someone with more experience, right? Wow.
I'll go into the bathroom if they're staying to chat with you.
I would love it. Are they?
Jurors are sticking around. I think juror number 2 was number 7.
Tired. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. A bite since one scrambled egg this morning. Think I'm going home.
We fought the fight.
We did. And we live to live another
someone with more
day.
experience.
Do you mind if I give
I'm a hugger.
Have a hug.
I'm a hugger.
Thank you for all you do.
My pleasure.
And that's the judge. Judge is storming out. Sick of this. Stupid court. Dang jury. Can't get a verdict right. Wow. Okay, so now I'm going to release everybody to go back to Rob. Do you need a jump start? Should I pave the way, so to speak?
Or are they going to be
Law Talk with Mike is live too. Law Talk with Mike is doing this. He's showing this case.
Yeah,
he's handling this case.
I don't have any duties anymore.
Mindy, you enjoy your night. Thank you. My goodness, thank you for all your help.
Okay, we're going to go back to Rob. That's it. Rob is busy. Rob has put in the time. We've wasted all day on this trial. I say wasted, and I use that word judiciously. Please recap. Okay, quick recap. The defendant in this case, Mr. Farley, was filming in a government building. It was the Department of Health and Human Services or something like that, where you go to get welfare if you need to apply for welfare. Okay, so he goes into this government building and he's filming. As he's approaching the building, walking down the hall towards the lobby, a security guard stops him and says, "Hey, you can't film in here," tries to block. Apparently there was some shoving. At one point there's an allegation that the cameraman, Mr. Farley, punched the security guard in the face. One witness says he punched like 3 times. The security guard says he caught him once. There's an altercation.
Is that correct?
The police are called. He's very cordial, participates, turns over his cameras, everything, gets arrested, goes to court. He shows up here in court in this trial.
When are we going to break for lunch, Judge?
We watched the jury selection. 3 of them were excused for cause. Later, a 4th was excused for cause or for hardship. Then a couple were dismissed for preemptive strikes. And they seated a jury out of the 20 people. Those people were there for the duration. The state presented 3 witnesses. They presented a police officer who was arresting officer but did not go into the building, did not see any of the altercation. They presented 1 witness to the altercation who was inside, and this witness loved to talk and had just a crazy story to tell about everything he saw and what happened. And then they presented also
have them send someone with more experience.
The victim, the guy who got hit. The stories did not match amongst all of them. The very end thing they did was show the video that was filmed by the defendant. Then they rested their case. In the defense's case, the only person that testified was the defendant himself. I think the defense attorney, even though she won, she botched that interview or that line of questioning, and basically used leading questions that were pretty much all objected to and sustained, and so they got almost nothing out on the interview. A few things on the cross, and then it went to the jury. The closing arguments were brief for the state, extremely lengthy for the defense, and defense really just read the cliff notes of everything that happened in trial, including going all the way back into jury selection. Jury deliberated for 1 hour, 100 minutes, roughly 100 minutes, which is an hour and change. Let's see, math. 120 would be 2, so an hour and 40 minutes, right? Deliberated for an hour and 40 minutes, and then reached a verdict of not guilty, which means that this gentleman will get not only his camera and his footage back, but probably tomorrow there's going to be a new video posted of "I fought the law and I won." So there's your recap. That was an amazing trial that was out of Thurston County, Washington. The same trial where Mr. Farag was supposed to be tried, but he left halfway through. So we're going to jump over to Rob now. Thank you very much for coming over here. Thanks. It's been a wonderful day. You guys have just an incredible night. I'm looking forward to everything that Rob has to offer. I've got to catch up on what I missed just here because I was watching him when the verdict came in, and I hit the live button just as soon as I could. So I've got Daryl Brooks over here. What's he doing? Let's get rid of him. Sir, you, sir, can go, sir. There we go. All right, have a good night to those, all of you. When you go home tonight, please hug the people you love. Smile at someone to make their day just a little bit better, and please stay safe till we go live again, which will be tomorrow morning, I think about 8:39-ish, like 8:39-ish, 8:40-ish. I don't know. It's going to be between 8:30 and 9. Either way, thank you so much. I'm talking too fast. I apologize. I just don't want to miss a second of Rob's live stream. He's got some good stuff to go over, and I want to see what he says. Now I have to watch him on catch-up. You guys have a good night. Love y'all. Be good to each other. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.